Raven.
Raven. Oh my! Right, if Raven is the smartest person in the history of the business, if you don't believe me, you ask Raven. Now Raven is very smart. He's nowhere near as smart as he thinks he is, but he's extreme.
Taz.
Next,
Sabu.
Sabu. I love Sabu. Sabu broke his neck for this company. Another war ahead of Paulie. He wants to go to WCW. They're going to pay him like real money. We're paying him so much a match. We're paying him so much a year.
Right.
He goes, I'm not, he's not, that's disloyal. I go, it's not disloyal. He broke his neck in a ring. He gave everything he had every single night. Go. I'm going to block it. He gave him a whole big thing, and he fucked Sabu over pretty good. I love Sabu to this day.
Stevie Richards.
Stevie Richards was there from day one. My first bar show for Eastern, Stevie Richards was my very first match.
Wow.
Against Jimmy Jannetty.
Yep.
Stevie Richards probably weighed about 135 pounds, soaking wet. Same height he is now. I mean,
Yep.
he was skinny, but he loved the business. There was a battle royal at maybe Tabor Youth Club or somewhere, and Hot Body and Stetson, they resented him because he was a new kid, a young kid, the long flowing hair, and they chopped him up like bad in the ring. They kept taking turns, put him in a headlock, and chopping him. It was bad. He came back to the back, didn't say a word. I thought, my eyes on this kid. And I always wanted, I just knew. And from that point on, Stevie was the man. In fact, I remember telling Paul, this kid's going to be the next Shawn Michaels. He had that kind of appeal to me. The vignettes we did with the first one with the BWO, and he could also do serious wrestling. I mean, he was so talented. He used to work in my store upstairs on the second floor, where he and Gabe Sapolsky sold tickets and took orders for seats. He was Lloyd Van Buren, because Stevie Richards. Of course, he's going to be Lloyd Van Buren. Lloyd Van Buren, and they go, "Hi, Lloyd. Everything in the third row," and yeah, he kayfabed that the entire time he was there. Love Stevie. Still talk to each other on our birthdays, Christmas, and sometimes Father's Day. He's like a son to me. I love him.
He's a great guy. I've known him since my first week in wrestling school. So 31
Oh, really?
years. Yeah. He came down to Mike Sharp's to train too. I've known him for 31 years, never had a crossword with him. Love Stevie.
No one's had a crossword with him.
What about Brian Lee?
Bulldozer Brian Lee. Brian Lee was a bad motherfucker, I'll tell you that. He was big, he was strong. It was like a miniature 911 almost. Like he was like that thick and talented, on and on and on. Scared to death of his cousins, the Bruise Brothers. Like a little kid would be of daddy coming home. We'd be partying to go, "Is that Ron and Don?" I go, "Jesus, Brian, like you're out there, like everybody the hell's scared to death of you." But you're those two guys. I mean, they're big boys too. They're probably bigger than Brian, not by much, but there was two of them. And yeah, me and Brian had some hilariously good times all over together. Doesn't sound right. Partying together without the Bruise Brothers being aware of our party together.
New Jack?
Jack he's an interesting cat. I mean, the day he got there to the day he left, he was two different human beings. I mean, he arrived straight as narrow. His only concern was, he goes, "I hope you're not doing any of that." First day I met him, that racial, corny, Gurnett shit. I said, "Yes, it's Philly. We don't do that. When you go out there and fuck people up, people are going to fuck you up, and going to be like, that's what you're going to be, a gangster. Not like, oh, the people in the South are going to call you N-word. No, never. Wrong federation, wrong city, wrong town. We don't play that shit here." Straight as an arrow. But as time went on, demons got to him a little bit too. Never a dull moment with New Jack. I say that. Anything could happen when New Jack's around. Remember one night, He used to hang out with me and my group. It was just Fonzie, Sammy, and Two Gold Scorpio. We were like and Tommy Rich when he came. That was like our mainstay there group. And he's on some radio station in Philadelphia doing some midnight to 2 o'clock show. And we're listening to him on the radio, and he's great. Again, he's still pretty, relatively straight at this point. And he's taking the microphone and walking through the crowd. I said, this guy's, I mean, he was amazing. Out of the wrestling ring in a completely different venue, he was phenomenal. We're sitting going, all right, Jack. He goes, shout out. My boys, Sabu, Tod Gordon up there doing on cocaine in the hotel room. What did he say? This is fucking the radio. I'm like, what did you say? But yeah, Jack and I had we had a good relationship actually. Saved his ass a few times and got out of jail a few times and stayed friends to the end.
Rocco Rock?
Oh, you're gonna kill me here now. We know that Rocco, Teddy, and Johnny. I miss them to this day so much. It's unbelievable. They were like part of the Philly crowd crew. It was like me, Sandman, like I said, Fonzie and Scorpio, Pitbulls, and Teddy and Johnny. That was like my guy, Sabu. This was my crew right there. And when the locker room ended up clicking off later on after I was gone, that was their crew and the rest of the New York crew. But Teddy and Johnny, oh my God. I love those two guys so much. In the book, I must have 5 Johnny Grunge stories, including when Cactus Jack was going to win the title, the tag team title, and brought his parents down from New York. We're in the hotel, knock on my door like 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm with a friend. She goes, who is that? I go, I don't know. It's early in the morning. It's Cactus. He goes, I need a little help here with Johnny Grunge. Said, what are you talking about? He goes, my parents are here wanting to get breakfast. You know, Johnny Grunge. I go, what about Johnny Grunge? So I walk out in the hallway with him, but whatever. There's Johnny laying in the hallway, pants around his ankles, out like a light. There's like 3 maids going, Mista, Mista, wake up, Mista. And I'm like, oh, I got it. Knock on the door. Rocco opens up the door. Goes, Johnny. This is like the way they were. I was going to take a piss in the middle of the night. I got out with the wrong door and came in the hallway. And passed out in the hallway, pants around the ankle. Thank God he still was underwear on. Pants right at his ankles, snoring like the day is young. I mean, yeah, Johnny was. We used to call him our retarded puppy because we all loved him so much that he could get away with anything. He went to WCW the first night they were there. He and Teddy went to WCW. They wanted to go to Vince. I called Kevin Sullivan up and said, Kevin, they're going to go to Vince. They don't belong there. They belong more so than you guys are doing. We're going to pay him any money. He went to Bischoff. He got the thing approved. Got him like double the money, by the way. First night they're there. Teddy calls me up the next morning. Hey, boss. What's up, Teddy? I think we're fired.
Oh, man.
You just started. He goes, I know. But last night on TV, fucking Johnny stole a production truck. I'm sorry, what? He stole David Crockett's production truck. He went after the hood looking for some gimmick. He went after the hood. They took the fucking production truck. Yeah. Okay. Here's how much people love Johnny. That's it. Next day, they're on a bus. They're going to another town. The whole crew of WCW is on the bus. Dusty has his gimmick where they pull the bus over. Dusty has these fake cops or real cops who are just doing a gimmick. We come on the bus and pull Johnny Grunge off the bus and say, we're arresting you for stealing the production truck. Johnny's answer, I didn't steal it. I just borrowed it. I brought it back. He did not steal anything. He borrowed. That's Teddy and Johnny. God, I miss those guys. And he said, can I have a room with you tonight? I said, yeah, of course. So we had a room, and I can't remember what city the fuck we're in, but the motel with like two levels. And hey, we're in the room and getting ready to sleep. And it's not that late. It's like 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I hear the pages flipping. I was thinking, he goes, yo, T. He always called me T. Yo, T. how do you spell hookers? I said, what? I, I can't find. I'm looking through the phone book here. I can't, dude. I'm pretty sure they don't advertise under hookers in the phone book.
Yeah.
It's 1993, 94. Pretty sure not an ad in the phone book that says hookers. He said, what should I look at? I said, try hose. Then I rolled over and fucking sleep. I love this guy.
Johnny Grunge.
Johnny Grunge.
God, I can't believe we talked for an hour already. I could talk to you for another 10 hours. One more name I want to talk to you. I want to ask you one more before we go. What can you tell me about working with Rick Rude?
Rick Rude. He's a very private guy.
Okay.
Not into the big settings. So Rick and I, when Rick partied, he was very quiet about it. We hit it off for some reason or other, and he became the guy I hung out with a lot later on during his run. Rick Rude was a chain smoking motherfucker who never bought a pack of cigarettes in his life. His whole night, he'd walk around the locker going, gotta smoke, all night long. So I started thinking it was fucking hilarious. He'd go up to me and go, gotta smoke. I go, he left his in the machine. You stop that. Like I'm doing that to like everybody time he'd ask for a cigarette, I go, he's in the machine. You go, fucking stop that. He was just hilarious. We were one time in a pay-per-view in Florida, and he came into my room, and he was with his wife actually. He came down and said, what are you doing? Partying, well, watch a movie. All right. I paid for a movie. Liar, Jim Carrey. He's sitting there, he's smoking a big blunt. Movie opens. It's him and Ultimate Warrior wrestling on the screen with Carrey or Carrey's kid watching. He goes, yo, hey. I'm
Wow.
yeah, it is. He's like, wow. I didn't get paid for that. I said, yeah, barely just enough, sure enough, just enough so you not get paid for that. But it was like going, imagine sitting down and watching.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
movie
crazy.
open, and you're on the screen. Like, yeah, wow.
Talk to me about the book.
The book is doing great. I didn't even tell you any stories from the book. I didn't tell you Sandman stories. I mean, the Sandman stories alone could have been their own book. I had to put them in like 2 or 3 chapters. They're outrageous. They're insane. He's crazy as a loon. The road stories of Sandman. All I can say is, yeah, that right there is where the price of the book. The subterfuge of Paulie. That's worth the price of the book. How we started and who made it and who didn't and why. I mean, there's so many different. It's, you know what? It's like an ECW arena show or an ECW show period. There was going to be comedy, there's going to be hardcore, and mat wrestling. Something for everybody. I'd like to say the book's the same way. And I think it's doing well because of that. And because the people get me. They don't, yeah, I'm not trying to. I just want to tell the stories. And the stories are awesome.
Where can you find the book?
Any bookstore, Amazon, Target, Audible, what's the word? Online Kindle. I mean, it's available at every kind of source. I'm sure once you've gotten it, then everyone else is going to read it too.
Awesome. I will send you my screenshot tonight. I'm ordering the book as soon as we're done. I can't wait to get it.